Got these 4 dug. They're all like 2.5 feet deep. There's some dirt at the bottom I want to get out before I throw the posts in there. I'll use the clamshell diggers for those, for that, and then I got some locust posts we'll throw in. how it works. I like it. It's fun. I really don't do this enough. That's why I built this. And I know my parents want to come up and shoot too, and a bunch of my buddies, so it should be fun. Have some competitions, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a blast. So the round gong is like probably an inch thick. That's like 7/8. The silhouette, inch, and then this is like 1/2 inch. So this is probably just strictly a pistol target, but the other ones you can shoot with a rifle. The silhouette will be kind of cool at like 300 yards. See if we can hit that. Can actually shoot out to 400 yards. So I'm sure we'll do that at some point, but yeah, I like it. And I got plenty of space over here to add more targets. Probably would have done the Unistrut. I had a couple pieces of Unistrut that I haven't used in forever. And I probably would have done the Unistrut here instead of the conduit, because that would be a lot stronger. But once somebody shoots the conduit out, I'll replace it with the Unistrut. And then of course got the plywood set up for paper targets, you know, whatever you want to stick on there with some staples or whatever. So yeah, of course here at the closer backstop I've got a 22 range, which you'd probably want to set up somewhere here a lot closer than what my shooting bench is. Stand here and shoot offhand, or we could move the shooting bench up and shoot on bench rest. But I got these little gongs for the 22, so that'll be pretty fun. Of course got a piece of plywood for your paper targets. If you want to dial your rifle in or 0 to 100 yards, that's what this is for. And then I'm actually going to hang, I think, my archery target over here, which I'll probably do a whole nother video on, but that way I can shoot basically as far as I want. And the cool thing is, if I do miss, it's gonna, my arrow is hopefully gonna hit this pile of topsoil behind it, and I'll be able to find it and it won't really damage my arrows. Well, getting better anyway. I mean, that's the whole point of this. So I haven't done a whole lot of target shooting with my pistol, and that's why I wanted the range, and it's going to help me get better. And the goal is to get out here as much as possible and get a little bit more accurate and a little bit faster each time. So that's a lot of fun. I could see myself spending a lot of money on 9mm ammo in the near future, but let's go try something else. All right, so the reason I started this project is I was looking at these two piles of dirt, this one over here and this one back here, and basically they were all topsoil that came off the pond when the guy first built it, who knows, maybe 10 years ago. And they've been sitting here, and they were almost 100 yards away from each other, and it seemed like the perfect backstop for the start to a backstop for a shooting range. They were like 80 yards away from each other, so I did some dirt work. I moved this one about 20 yards that way, so mostly moved that one back towards the house and built a shooting bench, which is now basically, I don't know if you can even see it on camera, but it's up on top of the stone wall, the stone foundation that the old barn used to sit on. So it's 200 yards to this first mound and 300 yards approximately to this mound here. So I could move my shooting bench 100 yards so that I could have a 100-yard shot, or I've got it right now at 200 yards or 300 yards, depending on which backstop you shoot at. But I'm probably going to end up building maybe 1 or 2 more shooting benches, which maybe I'll make a video about doing that, just because there's probably some people that would be interested in that. But I could actually go out as far as 400 yards, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. All right, here we are, 300 yards from the furthest backstop, 200 from the closest backstop there. And my rifle is sighted in for 200-ish, right around 200. I think I'm zeroed at. So I'll throw one at 200, and then we'll see if we can hit one of the gongs at 300 and call it a video. If I go up there by the brush hog, hopefully you can see that pretty well on camera, but if I went another 30 yards into the woods, if I cut a couple of those locusts down and mowed a path, that would be my 400 yard shooting spot. So I'll probably do that at some point because, well, just because. There's my 200 yard shot, and without being on bags or anything, I'll take that any day. That's less than, well, maybe 1 inch from dead center. So and there's where I hit with the 300. Man, that thing went deep. Probably 3/8 of an inch deep in there, and it bulged out the back. That's pretty cool. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the range video. It's gonna be a lot of fun going forward here, so hopefully get some videos of me and my buddies shooting and just practice, and obviously hopefully see a lot of improvement in my own shooting here going forward. So if you guys enjoyed the content, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment. I really appreciate it. That's why I keep doing these videos. So catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.